The drama surrounding Cardi B and Offset has been a whirlwind of emotions, betrayals, public spectacles, and unexpected twists that seem to pull everyone into the chaos of their high-profile relationship. It all feels like a never-ending soap opera, with cheating scandals, divorce filings, new pregnancies, and diss tracks fueling the fire. Cardi B, the fierce and unapologetic rapper, has been at the center of it all, navigating her career, motherhood, and personal life under the relentless glare of the public eye. Recently, rumors swirled about her being pregnant again, and she finally confirmed it during an interview, revealing that she's expecting a baby with her boyfriend, Stefan Diggs. This announcement came amid ongoing tension with her estranged husband, Offset, whose actions continue to stir the pot even as he claims to want peace. In the interview, Cardi opened up about her excitement for the new addition to her family, marking this as her fourth child. She expressed how happy and empowered she feels, balancing her demanding career with creating new life. She highlighted the supportive dynamic she shares with Stefan, noting that they are both at similar points in their careers, pushing each other to excel without complacency. It's a stark contrast to the turmoil she described in her past with Offset, where communication breakdowns and infidelity eroded their bond. Cardi admitted that she's in a good space now, feeling strong and capable, despite the external noise from critics and haters who targeted her during her album rollout. She recalled having panic attacks and crying over the mean comments, but her current partner helps boost her confidence, making her feel safe and capable of conquering the world. Offset, on the other hand, has been using his music as a platform to air his grievances. His new album, Hunted by Fame, includes tracks like No Sweat, where he throws shade at Cardi and her new relationship. He compares himself to Michael Jordan, the legend, and calls Stefan Diggs Dennis Rodman, implying that Cardi downgraded by moving on with him. He also slyly references her pregnancy while still being legally married to him, questioning the timing and circumstances. Fans quickly decoded these lyrics as direct jabs, accusing Offset of being bitter and unable to let go. Despite his public statements about wanting a peaceful resolution and considering their chapter closed, his actions suggest otherwise. He talks about moving on with love, but the diss tracks tell a different story, one of lingering resentment and perhaps a desire to stay relevant by tying his name to Cardi's. The history between Cardi and Offset is riddled with ups and downs. They got married young, both rising to superstardom, which amplified every mistake and triumph. Offset admits he wasn't perfect. He was in a different headspace, young and overwhelmed by fame and money. He cheated, made bad decisions as a man, and didn't respect Cardi the way he should have. He takes accountability for stepping out, recognizing it as selfish, especially with kids involved. Communication was a major issue. They got married without fully expressing their wants and needs, leading to misunderstandings and hurt. Cardi, too, acknowledges her flaws, saying she tried to accept them and work on the marriage, even setting boundaries like not contacting him for a month to gain clarity. But when he took advantage of her forgiveness, it killed the love she felt. Cardi filed for divorce in 2024, and it's not finalized yet, though she's ready for it to be over. The process hasn't been peaceful, especially with recent events. 2 weeks before her interview, she was dealing with intense anxiety from the album launch and public backlash. People love her one moment and hate her the next, ripping apart her art despite the love and time she invests. This vulnerability shows the toll of fame, where personal and professional lives collide spectacularly. Offset reflects on regretting not respecting her more, wishing he hadn't been selfish. He knows he has to own his mistakes, especially since their issues play out on the front page, making it hard to move on privately. Adding fuel to the fire are rumors about Stefan Diggs. Whispers suggest he's got multiple women pregnant simultaneously, 3 babies recently born, 3 more on the way, plus 2 kids from before. Cardi is allegedly part of this lineup, standing by him despite the chaos. Viral clips mock the situation, with women joking about sharing a baby daddy, but it underscores the messiness. Some speculate Cardi jumped into this relationship too quickly after Offset, trying to fill a void rather than heal properly. Heartbreak can cloud judgment, leading to decisions that invite more drama. Fans advise her to focus on herself and her existing children, warning that raw emotions lead to chaos energy, not healing. Offset's hypocrisy doesn't go unnoticed. He calls out Cardi for moving on while married, yet he had another woman pregnant during their marriage. Karma seems to be circling back. He claims to want peace but keeps dragging her into his music for clout. Fans say if he truly moved on, he wouldn't obsess over her in lyrics. Social media buzzes with opinions. Some see him as the victim who needs to let go. Others highlight the irony of Cardi leaving a cheater for another. The public scrutiny intensifies because both are superstars. Their business is always out, amplifying every flaw. Financial stakes add another layer. Getting pregnant before finalizing the divorce could complicate things in court. Offset might claim adultery to leverage for money, though Cardi is the primary breadwinner. She owns their main home in Atlanta, a house in New Jersey for her mom, and has been savvy with investments. Offset spends lavishly, and without her, his wealth might not hold up. Rumors even suggest he's got 2 other women pregnant now, making 3 including Cardi from their past. This allegedly pushed her to file decisively, aiming to take everything and expose him. Blind items and insider T-paint Offset as desperate, broke, and trying to win her back after realizing what he lost. He begged for forgiveness, suggested therapy, promised change, but old habits resurfaced with new women and pregnancies. Cardi went live on Instagram, dragging him for shady behavior, tweeting warnings that tables turn. The Jade saga resurfaces. The bartender tied to past cheating, leading to Cardi's legal troubles in 2018 with assault charges and community service. Offset's attempts at threesomes with other rappers got exposed. Side chicks bragged online, humiliating Cardi publicly. Through it all, Cardi defended him for years, explaining she's rich and talented enough for anyone but chooses love. Cheating isn't right, but relationships are messy. She didn't want to jump to another hurt. She handled it her way, staying loyal, hoping for change. But repeated betrayals broke her. In 2018, she filed citing growing apart, but another woman emerged claiming involvement without knowing the marriage's seriousness, showing remorse unlike others. Offset's pattern shows disloyalty, not just to Cardi, but to his Migos group. Fans call him an opportunist, switching for buzz. His music trends only because of Cardi's shade. Without it, streams might falter. Commentators say he's milking her name, looking bitter rather than evolved. Asking difficult questions could strengthen or break relationships, but understanding is key. Cardi wishes less internet involvement. Offset regrets selfishness with kids' futures at stake. Cardi's current happiness contrasts past pain. With Stefan, she feels supported, both ambitious, always planning next moves. She's excited for the baby, using the announcement to push album sales humorously, buy it for Pampers and diapers. Congratulated on baby number 4, she feels powerful creating life amid work. But rumors of Stefan's multiple situations question sustainability. How happy can one be in such chaos? She's healing from Offset, but might have rushed into more mess. The saga includes public meltdowns, phone forgetfulness jokes highlighting trust issues, and advice on communication. Offset can't speak for all men cheating but shares his youth and famous factors. Love can coexist with infidelity, but it erodes trust. Cardi set no contact rules while pregnant in the past, vowing not to forgive easily, but advantage-taking killed it. Fans hope for peace, tired of back and forth. Offset says it's closed with love, but actions scream obsession. Cardi's ready to end it, start fresh. She announced being single for a minute in 2024, afraid to tell the world but taking it as a sign for new beginnings. Curiosity for new life overshadows old drama. Money talks loud. Cardi's assets protect her. Offset's spending habits expose vulnerabilities. Pregnancy timing might cost her in court, an expensive heartbreak. Blind items claim she's done playing nice, exposing him fully. Rewinding to cheating peaks, Cuban Doll rejected advances, calling it disrespect. Side chicks didn't hide, using drama for clout. Cardi pleaded guilty in club incident, paid for attacks over jealousy. Offset's apologies rang hollow with repetitions. New woman pregnant was the breakdown trigger. He's unapologetic, letting flings disrespect. Cardi clapbacks at critics. Judge from outside is easy, but she chooses her path. Ride or die cost peace, but now she's calling out. Internet detectives connect dots fast. Jade sightings, lives, tweets.